Yo, everybody. It's dysfunctional.
What's going on to all my viewers, the best subscribers in the whole wide world? I want to thank y'all for tuning into my podcast, Dysfunctional Conversations, with your host, T-Man. That's talking shit with T-Man. I hope you all woke up in the best of spirits, the best of health, and blessed. So blessed that you're able to bless somebody else. I want to thank you guys in advance for passing this video on, sharing it with somebody else, for loving on my video, hitting that like button, and most importantly, for subscribing to my channel. That's right, I said prescribing. Coming to get your daily dose of dysfunction. I thank y'all. Let's dive right on in. Okay, yesterday, I believe it was yesterday, maybe day before, I'm not sure, but I posted a video and I was speaking about just being like having gratitude. And I made a statement about, let me see how I said this. I want to say exactly how I said it so you guys can get where I'm going with this. But you want to tune in to the very end of this video because this is going to be some real serious stuff that make you think. But I said, be grateful for your bigger blessings and your little blessings will come. They will just follow. And I was referring to having the nice things, the fancy car, the big house, the diamonds, as being your more minute blessings. And just be grateful that you woke up with your sight, that you woke up being able to hear. Be grateful for that. Those are the bigger blessings. And somebody asked me, why do you say that? That's not how I was taught. And I said, wow, you know what's funny, but it's not funny. It's actually pathetic. But you know what's pathetic is that somehow, and this is how fucking dysfunctional we are, somehow the masses of us, most people, feel like once you get the big house and the cars, you're blessed. You're blessed. Like, be appreciative for the little things, then God will bless you with more. We really thought that being blessed with more was money. We thought that. I don't know if that's a poor thing, a middle class thing, but I feel like most people was taught or heard the saying, be grateful for the little things, and then you'll be blessed with the bigger things, the nice car, the nice house. I believe most people heard that. I believe that was a saying for most people, but I'm trying to understand how did that somehow reverse, because we all find ourselves taking for granted the fact that we have sight, the fact that we can hear, that we woke up and our limbs working. We never really give thanks for that, and we still find complaint somewhere when something little don't go our way. We find complaint. And I want you guys to think about something and tell me, what will you be willing to pay? Okay? You had sight and you lost your sight and you was completely in the dark. Is it enough money that you would be willing to give just to see again? Is it enough money that you would be willing to give just to have your sight? Or if you couldn't hear anymore and you was a person that was able to hear and you wasn't able to hear, is it enough money out there that you would be willing to pay to have your hearing back. I want you to think about that. You know, at first I said, you know, what's funny is that somehow that's been switched around, and we seem to take those blessings for granted, like it's a given, like it's an automatic. And we work so hard to so-called be successful, to get to the bag. We work so hard for that and find it hard to get. Find ourselves not taking care of our bodies, not taking care of our health, just taking that for granted. And I just want to know that the thing that we take for granted the most and think it's a given that we supposed to have this. I give thanks for waking up, but I never really think about, what if I couldn't see? What if I couldn't hear? I think most of us think that that's just a given. That was some type of psychological trick. That was a psychological trick that was pulled on most of us. I don't know if it's a poor thing, a middle class thing, but I bet even some rich people that have all the money in the world, I bet they'll give it all away if they lost their sight and was in the dark. I guarantee you they'll give it all away. So let's be careful, honestly. And let's get back to who we are. Like, let's get connected. Let's get connected. Because the truth of the matter is, if you protected God, if you did all that you can do to protect God, the God in you, if you protected that first, all things will be given to you, the little things. The little things. But the biggest thing is God right here in you. Whoever you may be, whether you're a woman, a child, they, them, whoever you may be, if we did all that we can do to protect this, take care of this, be thankful for this, the things that we think are a given, if we protected that and did all we can do to protect that and love on that, what's inside of us, the God who we are, I believe everything else will be added. So I want y'all to think about that. Like, I'm serious. I really would love you guys to just think about that for a minute. If you think about that for a minute, I'm sure it'll do something. It'll touch something in here, because we all too often find ourselves hustling and bustling, doing whatever it takes to get to the bag. And for a lot of us, by the time we make it to the bag, the thing that we took for granted so much can't even enjoy the bag. I want to say, love on yourselves. Protect yourself. Know what's important. Know what to place your value in. It's kind of funny that most people who don't care too much about money, those are the ones that get the money. And the people that chase the money, they never get to it. And when they do, they're too sick to even enjoy it. Let's protect our health. Let's protect our wealth, ourself. Because that's the biggest blessing. That's the biggest blessing. Your health, being grateful that you can see, that you can hear. Protect that. Be grateful for that. And all things will be added. I thank y'all for tuning into this episode of dysfunctional conversations. I appreciate you guys that stay to the end and watch this video. It means a lot to me. It means a lot. I'm going to keep continuing to try to give you guys what's inside of me. Love on yourselves, protect yourselves. Protect this. Protect this. Protect your spirit. Much love and respect. Thank y'all for tuning in.